Yo, how do you make a new thing?
What do you mean a new thing?
Like how do you like clear the whole page and
So
start?
go click on File.
Uh,
You looking at my screen?
I
See that?
yeah.
And it should clear the screen to be fully new. All right. Now we're gonna call this next activity, right? Because we're starting at 3. So it's activity 2C, right? Because that'll be 3. So I'm gonna blow this up a little bit. Everybody see what I see, or did you do what I did on your screen so you can follow?
Yeah. I don't I, I don't know why I put it as 2C. I remember us leaving out as at 2D. I mean, I put it as 2D.
Okay. Well, 2B is part 2, right?
No, I'm saying 2D. I put it as 2D.
This part,
The very last part, yeah.
yeah, that's 2C. Because you got, I should have just made A, B, C, so I don't get confused. But this is A. The next one is B. This is C. Now, these are all the files that you guys are supposed to be creating and sending to me. So we're going to call this one 2C, right? Because it's the third part. And what you got to look at is how to code it. Try to make sure you can see the coding here. There we go. Okay, so now I'm going to go and I got to put this first block together. So that's when this flag is clicked. You're going to go to your events. And in events, you should see this block that's similar to the block you saw over there. So I'm just going to click and drag it over here. All right. I thought my mic wasn't working. It's working now. Can y'all hear me? Because I just got a message saying my mic was.
Yeah.
Can y'all hear me? Y'all all quiet.
Yeah, I can hear you. I figured out what my
Oh, I can't hear him now. Hold on. Settings. Okay. Are you there?
yeah, you can hear me.
There you go. I can hear you now. I had to go through my Google settings. If you
Um
guys ever have sound issues and can't hear anything, you click on the 3 dots and go to settings and just make sure it's set for the right thing. Because sometimes Google will reset that on you. At any rate, now that you can hear me and I can hear you, you next use a forever block, right? So we're gonna come over here to control. If you notice, this is the same color as control. I know some of y'all was saying it looks purple, it looks red, but it's actually this one. So this is your controls. You have wait, you have repeat. We want forever. We're gonna put that there. Okay. I hope everybody's following along because when I check your screens and you need participation points, a lot of y'all email me, what's up my grade? I'm gonna be seeing if you're doing what I'm doing. Because we only got a limited amount of time and I'm trying to get all this done. Um, so what next block we need? Seems like change and then it has whirl inside affected by 25. So what color could that be? Let's go through. It looks like looks. And then if I come to change, that's not the one I want, right? So I got to find it. And it's going down. So change, and then it says color, and then affect by this. So it looks like it's this one, right? And let's see. And I think it's correct because I just got to find whirl. Does everybody see what I'm doing? You should be doing the same. Because when I share a screen, some of y'all are going to be like, now what we doing? And I'm just going to assume you weren't paying attention. Does everybody have this part? Can I move on?
Damn, my cat turned purple. I don't even know how.
You got to click on looks.
No, I did. It's already on world, but it just turned purple.
Okay, you want to share your screen and show me what you have an issue with?
Yeah. I mean, it's not really an issue, but it's just like it's purple.
You know how to share a screen though, right, Martin?
Yeah.
Or Martine? Okay. So share your screen.
he probably left it as color and didn't change it to world.
Oh, oh yeah, you changed right. You changed world. Was that Joel?
Yeah.
I think you're right, sir. But Mark, he's sharing it. Never mind. Okay. All right. So where's your scrap? Okay. It looks the same, dude. What do you mean? You
He
got it.
purple.
It
Nah,
Why
well.
is he purple?
Oh, we arguing over colors, man. All right, let's stop sharing, bro.
yeah, man.
I'm thinking something really wrong. All right, let me go back. This boy.
Hey Tyler,
Yeah.
I figured out why I got them in that order. It's because you put in an extra activity for us to do. You had to put it on your screen, and
Hold on.
yeah. So I submitted you 5 files yesterday.
Okay. So what are you talking about? The one we're on?
No, I'm just talking about my my things were in a weird order, but they're in the right order because you had threw an extra activity in.
Right, right. Okay. Well, I mean, as long as you got it square and straight, that's all that
Yeah.
matters. So we need what? Wait 1 second. So again, I think that's in our controls, right? So if you click on control, like I did, your toolbox of blocks that you can use is here. So we can grab wait for 1 second and put it there, just like the diagram shows us. Okay, so at this point, you should have everything that I have. Let's keep going because we got to do one more of these. And I'm going to show you a technique so you don't have to go back. You simply click on this,
How do I add the dance thing or whatever?
how you add the what, sir?
That dance code for Casey dance. So
Oh, that's costumes. You talking about the character?
do I need that?
We can change that next. Okay, so you're talking about the sprite. And this, when I click on it, that's what it's doing so far. But you come here and you says choose sprite. And I think if you change the sprite, the coding should stay. But if it doesn't, save your code so you can just plug it back in and do that next. But this is one of the Cassies. There's one they're talking about where they dance, and you just got to find it. It doesn't have to be the exact same one. You're just making a character do something. But what I don't want you to do is always use the cat that we start off with. This guy. I want you to use something that you chose to make it. So let's go back to it because we got a lot to cover. Let me close this window because this horn outside is getting on my nerves. Somebody got press a button. Okay, so I was showing you a technique so you can just basically take a block that you already have and put it in there again instead of going to find it. So last time we got this block from looks, but you can come here and if you right click, or if you're using the mouse, it's easier to do, but if you use a touchpad, it might be hard, which means you gotta go back and get it. You get duplicate, and you notice it duplicated both of these for me. Does everybody see what I did? So all I did is I right clicked on this, and this section duplicated. So this is something you can use to help you get stuff done faster. I'm gonna put that right there. Okay, so at this point, you should have what I have. Is everybody clear on how I did that?
Yeah.
Okay, so let's move on. We next got to get a new block.
How do you put change world effect by 20? How do you put that?
So you go to looks. You see where I'm at?
Yeah.
And then if you come down to where you find it, it says right here, change. And it says color, but you can change out color for world. So first you got to drag the block over here. And then you could change it. Okay. Does that answer your question?
Yeah.
Okay. So let's move on because we got a few more things to do here. And if you notice, I'm going to do the same thing. I'm going to make these two blocks, put a weight, and then I can just make a duplicate of these two blocks. So let's go through it. Underneath this one is glide. So I'm going to come back and I'm looking for glide, which is in a motion section. It says here glide, and it's the same parameters I want, right? So these many seconds, you're going to go to Y. Go to X, wherever it is. And these many seconds, you're going to go to Y. We'll take that, and I'm going to snap that right here as our diagram shows. All right. So what's next? Well, next costume block. Now this looks like a looks button, and you could tell because it makes sense in what they say in the blocks do. From your categories, you got motion, looks, sound, events. So start making sense of these blocks so you can find them easily. So what do? Well, I go to, like I said, my looks, and then I want to look for what? Next costume, which is right here. Put that there. So I'm at this part of our activity. Now I need what? Need a weight. So I go back to controls because I have forever, weight. These are the things you guys are going to need to use. I think Joel mentioned it too. You need to put weight in there so when you have your story going, you don't have your characters talking at the same time. That block really helps with having one character wait before they say something. So grab the weight, put that there. Now I need another glide matched with a costume section. So I can just say, hey, duplicate that. And look what it did. It even gave me another weight, but I don't want that. So I'm because you see there's no weight after this part, right? So I'm just take that off and let that go. And then I'm gonna grab this and put it there. So now it looks like exactly what we have here. Now what does that do? Well, let's take a look. Well, I gotta be careful because I didn't put the numbers in. So let's go back. I gotta put -74 here, right? And then the next one is -46 in here. I gotta do the same thing down here, but this doesn't, these numbers change because this is smaller wait time. It's 0.2 seconds. And this last one is, this has 0.8 as well. I forgot to do that part, 0.8. I'm just side by side looking at my notes from the activity. That's what I was saying. If you have time, set your computer screen up so you have two screens and share it so you can always check your work, especially if you're doing other assignments. 24 and -27. I think that's correct. All right, at this point, I want to stop for a second and I want you to share screen so I can see who I can give participation points to. Who's willing to start first? I'm gonna stop sharing my screen, but you should have almost everything that I have on the screen now. So who's gonna go first? Do I just gotta pick people?
I'll go first. What was the coordinates we type in the glide though?
That was in your notes. So for the glide, it was 0.8.
I think I got it.
Say what?
Oh, no, I said I think I got it.
Right, 0.8. Oh, Stevenson left. Okay, so I gotta. All right, I don't know what to say. So 0.8 was the glide, and then the seconds was for X -74 to -46.
And the second one was 24.
Mm-hmm.
And -27. All right, I got it.
Oh! Y'all both sharing stuff. Okay, wait. I gotta look at what one. Too many of y'all. All right, hold on. All right. Okay, so let's do. Who's up here? This is Isaiah's. I guess he said I'm done waiting. All right, go ahead. Okay, I'm looking. Now, where's your scratch at? This is great. Okay, it's hard to see. Can you zoom in a little bit, Isaiah? Can you hit that magnifying glass or that plus symbol there? Yeah, and then blow it up. There we go. Thank you. I can see a little better. I think you got it, man. All right, can you hit? You maximize your animation screen and show me what happens? You still use the cat, brother. I told y'all not to use the cat. But all right, go ahead. You're supposed to choose your own character, man. All right, so hit play. Oh my goodness, what happened? It seems like it's on drugs a little bit. Okay. Whoa. Okay, that's what it's supposed to do, and you can play around with the settings, but just make sure you save that file and then get ready to start a new scratch because we're about to move on to the next activity. Okay. Who's next? I just wrote down Isaiah's. That was Martine?
Yeah.
I think that was okay.
I'm gonna go after him.
Okay, cool. So I'm writing y'all names down for credit. So okay, you're sharing. I can see it. All right, can you blow up your screen a little bit? Can you hit that, Yeah. Okay, so -46, 27. Looking good, man. All right, now can you maximize? All of y'all use the cat now. Look, next one, y'all need to come up with your own characters now. I'm using this cat. Same thing. All right. All right. You got the credit, Martin. You can play around for a second or you can get ready for the next activity. Joel, you is next.
Yeah.
Okay. Let's see what you got, dude.
All right.
Okay. I see
I
your
can
screen
see it.
coming. It's coming. Now go to scratch. You're here. All right. Well, you got a huge. Okay, Joel. You got a super huge. You clear. Okay, so thank you, Joel, for using a different darn character. Okay, go ahead. Now blow that animation up. That boy be listening. Okay. Okay. Oh, you changed it up. Okay, you changed it up on us. All right. I don't know what you did there.
Cause we
You
put
switched it up on us, man.
it's because we put the next costume and I got 3 costumes on, so it changed.
Oh, yeah.
It
All right, so
doesn't
you
do
already selected
anything.
3 costumes. I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. So y'all saw how to do something there with your storyboarding that Joel just did. So I hope you paid attention to that. And then, again, this video will be there. I'm going to give you a lot more credit, Joel, because you kind of stole my thunder with the storyboarding. Creative guys. Okay, who's next? I didn't get Danny, and I didn't get Julian. I think I saw Isaiah.
I'll share mine right now. Hold on.
Yeah, go ahead, Danny. Okay, I'm just starting. You're starting. Okay, and she said, "Forget the code."
Right.
It works. It works. It works. Now I see, Danny, you're on a Chromebook, so find out where that file is when you save it, so you don't lose it, Danny. I don't want you losing your hard work. And make sure you save it in a place you can find it. Who's next?
I can share mine.
Yes, sir.
All right.
See what you got. You usually come up with creative things. I think Joel got us all beat though. He put different costumes in there, like they was doing a magic trick or something.
Hell no.
Okay, Juju, you're coming through. I see your screen. And your scratch, what do you got? I see it up there. Ooh, Julian, you're missing some stuff, brother. What happened? Oh. Okay, I'm gonna need you to fix that, Julian. I can't give you full credit. I'm gonna need you to fix that. It has to look like what we did in activity. So just check your blocks. But you got the hang of it. You just got to clean it up. You got extra glides and stuff. You want to do dance moves? Okay. Let's move to the next activity, y'all. So that was 2C, right? Let me share my screen. Thank you, Julian. Okay, he disconnected it. Good. All right. So back to this. You should see what I'm working on now. All right. So again, we're going to file. This is for everybody now. We're going to hit save to your computer. I hope you're doing any steps because I don't want you to lose your work. You got to do this often because if you don't do it and you happen to go away from your computer and it refreshes, you just lost all that hard work. So get in the habit of this. Now, when I clicked on that, I don't know if you noticed, it came over here and said Scratch Project. It might look different on computer to computer, but you should be able to just go back and find it. And in order to find it, you click on your folders down here or something. Windows Explorer if you're on Windows, or wherever your documents are. Find that file. For Chromebooks, I think it's downloads, and you can find it. So show in folder. And this is the file. Now, you can't open it by just double-clicking it. All right, but you do want to rename it. So you can rename it by right-clicking on the file. And we called this what? It already opened up so I can rename it. We called this Activity 2C, right? And then if you do that, it just saves. I hit enter and it's saved as Activity 2C. So if you do like Joel or Isaiah and you have them all there, you can actually go in the folder where you saved them and rename them based upon which assignment it is. So when I see it, I know exactly what to go to. And you do get credit for that. You get some credit knocked off if you don't do that. So in order to come back to your work, you come back to File, and you click on Load from your computer. All right, now I'm just going to start over because I have faith that I did that correctly. I don't have to do these blocks all the way over, but I'm going to say, hey, File, New. And it says, hey, do you want to replace everything with new? It's saying, are you sure you want to remove your work? I'm like, yeah. So we got a clean slate, right? And then you come to file again and load your file. Now you can do this if you did new, or you can do this if you started your computer over and you come back to scratch. So I saved it on my downloads, I want to say. And there's activity 2C here. And if I hit open, it didn't make a liar of me. Cool. It's back. All right, so that's what I want you to do. I want you to save your work because I'm about to start a new one. And we're going to do one more activity together. And depending on how much time we talk about, I want to go through and discuss the issues you're having with the storyboarding. So let's move on, because the rest of the activity 2, you guys got to finish before 8. And then I can't give you no more credit after that because we spend a lot of time on this part. So what I want to do is come back to this. And for a couple of seconds, start putting it together. I'll be doing it on the screen. If you get confused at any time, say something. But I'm just going to be putting this section together. And don't forget, you should be starting new because we got to put these add-ons. This is activity. So we call this 2C. This will be 2D, right? And like you saying, Joel, this is not E or nothing. These are add-ons to D. So here they want the backdrop done. So you got to click on backdrop to put that code in the same place you're working on with your sprite or character. And then you got to add some more stuff to your character to do it. Then we'll save the file and we'll be done. So let's knock this out real quick because I still want to, see if I can help you with any other things. Tomorrow, Mr. Overdyke, and I'll be sharing a link out with students, is going to be having me and a few other teachers on there to help you out with certain technical issues via EDSB or just Google Meets. So you will get extra credit if you're there tomorrow. If you're not, then I wouldn't worry about it because it's just extra credit. But if you are there and you're in the meeting and you're participating, you'll have some credit added to your previous scores. All right, but look for that link for Mr. Overdyke's special meeting. So what do I do with this activity part 4 or 2D? Well, I need to start with an event, grab this when click button, and then what? Well, it says, hey there. And then for 2 seconds, that's saying something, right? So is that sound? Well, I'm looking at it. It doesn't look like sound, right? What about looks? Well, look at there. What do you have? Well, that's the block you want to use. We grab say, and we plug it in there. Now I'm going to type in, you don't have to put Cassie. And at this point, I'd make sure you has a different character than the cat. So choose something creative like Joel did, but don't, do the same thing. Y'all try to make sure y'all original. So I'm going to type in there, hello. There, kind of like they did. My name is Mike Tyler. Okay, and I'm going to see if I can change the sprite real quick. But I got to come back because I got to put the 2 seconds in there too. Okay. 2 seconds is already in there. All right. Now, before I go any further, I want to make sure I got the right sprite. Can I change it this way? Choose sprite. And who do I want? Now, if you're like me, you just hold the mouse over any character and you'll see what they do because these are different costumes of them. I don't want to use the cat because everybody's using the cat. I could use a champ. That's how I feel some days. And I'm going to remove, I'm going to take the code. That's what I was worried about. When you add a new character, you got to put your code there. So I'm going to take this code and I'm going to say, hey, duplicate it. Not that. Goodness gracious. Can I copy it? No, I can't. All right, so let's delete that. And that's what I was worried about. So I'm going to remove this guy. And now I just got the champ. So with the champ, I'm going to do what I did again. That's why you got to start with the character first. And then I'm going to go back to our looks. And I got to type all that over. That's a bummer. All right, so what was that again? It was say. And I got to type that back in for you guys. Hello there. My name is right. So that's that. And now there's another say block, and it says "Welcome to dance party." So grab this and say again, but instead of "hello" there, it's going to say "Welcome to," I guess, my dance party. And I can test it out now, right? So let me make sure I got all the blocks. That's all you had to do. We're gonna do a quick share out, and then we're gonna get to these add-ons next. So let me see if it works. I'll blow it up a little bit so I can see it. Everybody should see it, right? And then if I hit this, that's all that happens, right? Now you can add other blocks and change the champ or whatever character you're using into something else. But oh, she just joined. Was she left? Danny? Okay, what is Danny doing? I saw she it says she just joined or something. I don't know. Okay, so we're at this point, right? Now, if I go back to our notes, that's this part of 2D. Now we got what? Add music. Okay, so does everybody have this part done? Because I'm about to move on to the add music part. Okay, maybe we should share out real quick, make sure everybody's on the same page.
Where are those at?
Yeah.
Where are what?
The say hello.
So you go to
Oh, look at the color.
looks. You see where I'm at? And then if you come over here to say, okay, you bring that out and plug it in. And you guys got to type your own sentences in there that you wanted to say. But I want to stop sharing now because I want to see how far you've made it before we move on to the music part.
I just did what you did.
So who wants to go first real quick?
I got you.
Go ahead, Martin. Okay, I see your screen coming. Okay, oh, he got the a cougar. Is that what is that?
That's a panther.
Oh, okay, like the Black Panther. Okay, my name is Barry White. Wow, welcome to my crib. That's pretty cool, dude. It's actually kind of funny. All right, so you're ready. Who's next? You gotta stop sharing it. There you go. You got the Panther up there. Okay.
Wait, what did we say? Hello, my name is what?
No, you can't say no niggas. Nah, come on now. It has to be academic, brother. All right,
Wait, what?
So what do you? Oh, somebody got a rabbit. Okay, this is Isaiah's. Isaiah's, I couldn't see it. Can you maximize your screen? Hey there, my name is Lazy. Welcome to Central. Wow. Okay. That's cool, man. All right. Who's next?
Wait, do it one more time.
Slow as hell.
It's a rabbit, folk. Ain't even the bunny.
Hey, be careful, guys. We're recording. All right. So, all right. So you can stop, Isaiah. That's pretty good. Start working on the next part of it. Who's next? I think you got Joel and Danny. We didn't do.
All right. Yeah, I'll go.
Okay.
All right.
Hey, after we say hello, my name is something.
No, it's not that. Stop it, Julian.
What do we say at the second one?
The second one is basically it said "Welcome to a dance party."
Oh,
so it says hello there. My name is. That's what it says. Okay.
Welcome to a dance party.
Yeah. Go ahead, hit play. Okay. Welcome to my cave. Okay. Pretty cool, Joel. All right. Stop sharing. I think Danny's next, right?
Gerald in the cut.
Okay. Waiting on Danny there. You there, Danny? You having trouble?
I still haven't chosen mine yet.
You say you haven't chosen yet?
Yeah, like I have it all done. I just don't know what character to choose or what to put.
Just choose any character. You just can't choose the cat. Just choose one.
All right. Say this.
But if you choose a different character, it means your code is going to go away. Is your code still there?
Yeah.
Okay. Does it work?
Yeah, it does.
All right, let's see what you got there. Because it's 11:47. You guys are almost out of time. And I wanted to get to the music part. Um, I think if you're around later on today, Joel, because we run out of time, I could work an hour with you on that scratch project for your storyboard. If you're around, because I'm looking at the time. Um, I'll send you a message in SB and see if you respond. Danny, we waiting on you, sweetheart. We run out of time. Just share your
It's
story.
lame that you can't
Look,
even do
look, okay,
scratch
okay.
today.
This is basic as hell, but whatever.
Okay. Let's just see what you did. She said, "Look, basic."
Cause she
It
basic.
is.
Oh, you being critical, Danny. All right, okay. Can you maximize your? Where did it go?
Oh, maximize it. Oh, hold
No,
on.
go back. Now you see it. Yeah, go ahead. And let's take a look at what you do. Okay, all right. You thinking about the beach? All right, you try to get outside. Okay, that's cool. That's cool. You get all right. Now we all got to start. I'm marking down your credit for that. We all got to start on the next part of the activity, and we got to be quick because we're out of time. This is the music part.
Wait, I still gotta go.
You got to. Oh, you didn't go, Julian. I'm sorry. Go.
All right, hold up.
I thought I saw you.
It's because
That was
I
earlier. That
it's
was
because I
earlier.
picked the cat, and then you said no, not the cat. So that's why I had to start
Oh,
over.
I didn't hear you. Just show what you got, dude.
All right.
When you turn it in, I don't want you to use the cat. I was trying to get y'all ready for that. I don't want a bunch of files and I got the same. Be creative is all I'm saying. Have your creativity come out. But we're waiting on you to share because we had like 11 minutes. And then I got to get all y'all to y'all next class. So,
All right.
were you able to get into Tillery's class? Okay.
Yeah, I made it yesterday. Yeah.
Okay, cool.
It,
So I don't
it
want
still
you.
said
I
I
don't
got
want.
an absent though. I was tweaking.
You just got to work with him and get it done.
Oh wait.
You got the cat going into the deer, man. That looks a little bit weird, bro.
It's going random. I don't know.
Yeah,
Oh my god.
but you got the hang of it. So that means you got the cat. You got the cat program for the previous activity, and you did because I saw what is that, a llama?
Yeah.
I saw it talking already. So you just got two things programmed. You did good though, but you're gonna have to separate those files when you send them. Can't send them as one file. All right, so
All right.
you can stop sharing. Let's take 5 minutes together and work on this next part of the activity, and then I want you to work on the rest while you're on, while we're outside of class, and just submit everything tonight. So I'm gonna present because there's one more part after this, I think, right? Okay, so everybody should see what I'm doing, right? Now we're not. I'm not gonna save yet because there's more we got to do to it. But let's go back to the file that showed us what we got to do next. Okay, I know I'm in the class now, Google. It's trying to tell me you got somewhere to be. I know. Oh, goodness, Google. All right, so I'm going to ignore you. What did I say? So we're at the add music part. Is everybody there?
Yeah.
This is the section we got to do next. It tells you right here, you got to click on your stage. And that stage is over in this corner right here. Everybody see this? So once you click on stage, you'll notice you have a whole new canvas. It doesn't mean that the coding went away. So this is the coding for the champ or your character. And Julian, if you clicked on your cat, you'll see the coding that still is there from the other activity. You added a new character and added more code. But now we're working on the stage. So when I click on that, that sets the room for you to code your canvas. Now, if I come back here, you'll see that we have to get a when space bar key is pressed. And then when left. So you're making like a video game, two commands as if you were playing a controller. Everybody see what I'm talking about or no?
Yeah.
All right, so everybody should be in the backdrop section or the stage section to do the rest of the coding. Do not do the coding with your champ. Do it in the stage. Because if you click on champ, you see that's the code for him. That's why I say these are add-ons. Now the stage part. So let's set the stage. Take a quick second and choose the stage you want. You come here, choose backdrop. This is before you start the coding. So I'm gonna choose backdrop. And I don't know what what you guys want to use as your backdrop. But you can choose almost anything, but do it quickly because we got about 8 more minutes of class. So I'm gonna do some medieval stuff because I like old stuff. And now I'm gonna work on the coding. And if you look right here, it shows you what you're working on. So you want to make sure you see something right here because that tells you what you're doing. If you click here, you'll see the champ there, and that's the code for the champ. Let's go back to your stage. And now we said what? We want to, let's side by side this. We want to get when space key pressed. So I'm going to go to events. That's what it is. It's something that happens at a specific time. Grab this block, right? And then it's already set for space, but you can use this block again to say other things on your keyboard you want it to do. This is going to be very important next week because we're going to be building video games in Scratch. And you guys are going to come up with some very creative video games just to get a full credit. You can, but I'll tell you about it later. So that's the space. And like I showed you earlier, you can make it easy on yourself by just noticing that these are the same blocks. As I said, remember, it just has all the keys you would use on a keyboard so you can keep the scenes going based upon what you press. So I'm just going to right click on this and duplicate it. That's going to be a very important technique for you to remember as this class goes on, so you're not always going back over here and grabbing things. But this key, when it's telling you 2 commands, when left arrow is pressed, so let's come over here and change that. Something else will happen. Now let's program each situation or each button as if we were doing a game. So start sound. Well, where's sound at? Go to your sound section. And then you look for start sound. So it's right here. Now it says pop, but you can change it. It's probably the soda pop sound. And I'll play around with the sounds in a second. Hopefully you guys are as fast as I am with this. But start sound is the same block, right? So all I got to do is just copy that block. And it just made the pop sound. I don't know if y'all can hear it. But the second block does not have a pop sound. And the first one doesn't have pop either. So I got to change this to, well, it looks like I can record something. And y'all was probably recording. So what does that do when I put record? And this is for you guys that's making your own, talking blocks or video games later. So you notice I hit record, which you have an option to do. And if I click on the record, I can say, hello class, what's going on? Right? And you can only save so much. So it shows you where, but you can edit it with these bars. I want you to get time to play it. And if you think you did it wrong, hit re-record. I don't know if y'all can hear that. So I save it. And I go back to my code. And if I say, hey, I want recording 1 after I did it. Come over here. And the second one, it says beatbox. But as you can see, I have no sounds in there. So if I come to sounds, I can go through my list of sounds here and choose a sound. Now, these are the sounds as my recording. There's pop. Now, if I check for a while, I probably found ya, which is the sound they wanted us to do. So these are all the pre-recorded sounds on there that you can go through and try. I want you to create your own sound or put some sounds in here that you chose. Yeah, he's having fun with it. So I'm going to say, I don't know, this is a seagull. Right? And I'm going to say, hey, I want that sound to come up when I press the left arrow. But I got to select it. Okay, so this is as far as we can go because it's like 4 minutes. And then you guys got one more activity piece to do or one add-on to do. And that's the dance part. So when you submit everything for this part, you should have the music in your file, in your backdrop. You should have the code for your character. And then your character's supposed to, with this code, do some really interesting things when you press keys. All right, like turn 15 degrees and do this. You can make that up how you want it to go. As long as when I press it and I open it up on my computer, I see what your creativity was. So let's test out what I did so far. All right, so I'm going to blow this up. And then what are our 2 keys we got to use? I think it was not here, but it was space bar and left arrow. That's what you should have programmed so far. So if I hit space bar, Well, I hit the flag, right? And then I can use my keys. That's spacebar. And then I can hit this key. That's my left arrow key. And that's pretty much it, guys. All right, so I'm gonna save this file, and if you're in, class tomorrow at Overdyke, I'll try to give an extra hour, and we can work on the rest and storyboarding. Joel, once I get all these videos loaded, I'll send you a message around maybe 4 p.m. if that's okay.
All
And
right.
we can log in and do some more of your coding, okay? So you can get this done. 'Cause I know you're serious about your grade. I know how you is. That's pretty much it, guys. Thanks for participating, and thanks for really trying to get this done, because I'm not trying to fail nobody. But at this point, you can get to your next class and save all your work. Save all your work, please, and don't forget to submit everything tonight by 8 p.m. So I'll see you all later.
All right. Bye.